Today in this video, I'm going to take a double check that had a fitting broke. We're going to put all new fittings and put it all back together and get it ready to put back into the ground. Kelly Staggs here, American Irrigator, trying to make you a better irrigator. I want you to consider subscribing if you hadn't subscribed. That way you don't miss any kind of tips. Let me show you something. So we've got our double check backflow device right here that we're going to bring back up to code, put us some more fittings, some new fittings on there, and go put it back into the ground. What I had to do is there's a little piece right here. This fitting broke off, and so we had to kind of cut it and try to get it out of there, which we did. Threads are still good, so you always got to be careful when you're doing that. But what we've got here, we got a brass Y strainer that we're going to put on. I'm going to put a 1x2 Schedule 80 nipple in between the Y strainer and the double check. And then I've got a 1x12 Schedule 80 nipple that I'm going to cut in half, and I'm going to thread one on each side of the double check itself. And then we can glue straight onto this. This has been machined, and so you can glue straight onto this Schedule 80 nipple. If it was molded, you can't glue on Schedule 80 molded fittings, but you can on machine fittings. And so let's go ahead and start here. Always pay attention to where the flow is, because you want that Y strainer in the upstream. I'm going to take this old fitting out. Kind of nasty. Get my Teflon tape. I like to use Teflon. I have pretty good luck with it. I usually go around about 5 times or so. First, want to start out getting it hand tight. And then I've got my Y strainer I'm going to put on the other side of this. Also, make sure you pay attention to which direction the Y strainer is. It's got the little arrow right there. And then just go ahead and thread your Y strainer on. You kind of have to be careful when you're threading these on to make sure it doesn't cross thread. If it doesn't just go on there real easy, it means you're cross threading it. So start over before you mess too much up. Now get it as tight as you can with your hand first. Like I've said in other videos that I've done, you want to be real careful if you use any kind of wrench to tighten this stuff. My grip isn't quite what it used to be from doing this for so long, I think, that I'm still going to go around one more time with my wrench. Now I like to face my Y strainer going up like this. I think it's easier to take this off and clean it out, but it doesn't. A lot of guys want to do it facing down, which is great, and it's perfect doing it that way. You can also face these up, because this is under pressure. So even if you take it off of pressure, take this out, when you flush it and you try to flush that out, that debris still isn't going to go in your double check, and it's not going to go backwards. It's going to go ahead and come out. And I think it fits in the box better this way. But you can do it up, or you can do them going down. Both are good ways to do it. So now I've got my 1x12 Schedule 80 nipple. I'm going to go ahead and cut that in half. Now I just eyeballed it. A little bit off, but close enough. Clean off your burrs. Put your Teflon on. Now this thing's ready to go put into the ground. Show you this side. Schedule 80 nipple going in the Y strainer, brass Y strainer. Schedule 80 nipple between the double check and the brass Y strainer. Coming on the outlet side, schedule 80 nipple on this side. You can do 6-inch 1x6 toe nipples if you want. They're actually more expensive than the 12, so I usually buy the 12 and cut it in half. This thing's ready to go be installed.